Opening shot, a vast expanse of golden savanna stretches to the horizon, dotted with grazing herds. In the distance, a pride of lions watches intently, their tawny coats blending with the sun-baked grass. Suddenly, the tranquil scene erupts into chaos. A massive herd of African buffalo charges across the plain, their thundering hooves kicking up clouds of dust that billow dramatically in the African heat. Time seems to slow as we zoom in on this epic confrontation. The camera pans between piercing amber eyes of a lioness, focused and calculating, and the dark, determined gaze of a bull buffalo. These are the combatants in nature's ultimate test of strength versus endurance. Graphic overlays flash across the screen, comparing these titans of the savanna. The lion. 420 pounds of pure predatory muscle, capable of short bursts up to 50 miles per hour. With a bone-crushing bite force of 650 psi, the buffalo. A 1,500-pound tank of stamina and power. Able to maintain a steady 35 miles per hour gallop for extended periods, and sporting razor-sharp horns that can impale with deadly accuracy. From high above, a drone captures the lion pride as they slink through the tall grass, their movements fluid and purposeful. The buffalo, herd seemingly oblivious, continues to graze. But make no mistake, both sides are acutely aware of the other's presence. The air grows thick with tension. We hear the quickening thump of a heartbeat, mirroring the anticipation building in predator and prey alike. This is the moment of truth, when strategy meets raw power. With explosive speed, a lioness launches her attack. Time slows to a crawl as she soars through the air, claws extended, jaws wide. The target buffalo pivots, lowering its horns in defense. For a breathless moment, the outcome hangs in the balance. But nature is rarely so simple. As if summoned by a battle cry, the buffalo herd wheels around. In a display of collective strength, they charge to their fallen comrades' aid. The ground shakes under the weight of their unified assault. The soundtrack swells heroically as the buffalo form a protective circle, horns facing outward like an impenetrable fortress of flesh and bone. The lions, outnumbered and outweighed, are forced to retreat. For now, over this scene of temporary victory, we hear the earth-shaking bellow of the buffalo herd leader, intercut with the frustrated roars of the lion pride. It's a primal audio duel that speaks to the raw power of these African giants. As dust settles and the immediate confrontation ends, we're left with a lingering question. In this endless battle that has raged for millennia, who truly rules the plains? Is it the coordinated might of the lion pride, or the unwavering endurance of the buffalo herd? The lions of Africa stand as the ultimate apex predators, their very presence commanding respect and fear across the savanna. Muscular and sleek, they embody raw strength and deadly precision. But it's not just their physical prowess that makes them formidable. Lions are masters of coordinated hunting tactics. A pride working in unison becomes a force of nature, capable of bringing down prey many times their individual size. Yet for all their fearsome reputation, lions face a worthy adversary in the African buffalo. These massive grazers are far from the docile cattle they may resemble at first glance. Weighing up to a ton, adult buffalo are living fortresses of muscle and bone. What they lack in a predator's agility, they more than make up for in sheer stamina and unwavering determination. When these titans clash, the outcome is far from certain. A lone lion, even at the peak of its strength, struggles mightily to bring down a full-grown buffalo. The sheer mass difference is staggering. Imagine a human trying to wrestle a small car to the ground. This is why lion prides rely so heavily on ambush tactics and teamwork to succeed in their buffalo hunts. The pride strategy is a masterclass in coordination. Some lions may act as distractions, while others circle to flank the chosen target. They seek to isolate a buffalo from the safety of the herd, preferably one that shows signs of weakness or inexperience. Young calves or elderly members are prime targets, but even then, success is far from guaranteed. Buffalo herds have developed their own defensive tactics over countless generations. When danger threatens, they don't scatter in panic. Instead, the herd coalesces, forming a tight circle with their vulnerable members protected in the center. It's an impressive sight, a wall of horns and muscle facing outward, presenting a unified front against any would-be attacker. The initial clash between lion and buffalo is a burst of explosive violence. Lions unleash their full power in those crucial first moments, aiming to quickly bring down their prey before fatigue sets in. Their muscular bodies are built for these short, intense bursts of activity. However, this strategy comes with a major drawback. Lions tire quickly. If they can't secure a swift victory, the tide of battle can turn dramatically. This is where the buffalo's greatest strength comes into play, their legendary endurance. While a lion may have the advantage in a sprint, buffalo are marathon runners of the savanna. Their massive bodies are fueled by a diet of tough grasses, giving them the stamina to outlast most predators in a prolonged struggle. Many a lion has been forced to abandon an attack, not from injury, but from sheer exhaustion in the face of a buffalo's relentless resistance. The buffalo's horns are not just for show. These wickedly curved weapons can inflict devastating injuries even to a powerful lion. A well-timed thrust from an adult buffalo can easily break bones or cause fatal internal injuries. Lions must approach with extreme caution, always wary of those deadly horns and the raw power behind them. This is why lions put such emphasis on choosing the right target. They actively seek out buffalo that are isolated from the herd's protection. The young, the old, or those weakened by injury or illness become prime candidates. Even then, the pride must work together flawlessly to have a chance at success. In many ways, this eternal struggle between lion and buffalo represents the very essence of life on the African plains. It's a constant test of power versus persistence, of predator against prey. The lion embodies explosive strength and cunning strategy, while the buffalo represents unyielding endurance and the power of unity. As our camera pans out for one final sweeping shot of the savanna, we see both lion pride and buffalo herd retreating to lick their wounds and prepare for the next encounter. This battle is never truly over. It's a dance as old as the African continent itself. The sun dips low on the horizon, painting the grasslands in hues of gold and crimson. In the distance, we hear the low rumble of buffalo and the echoing roar of lions. Night is falling on the savanna, but the eternal struggle continues. Who will emerge victorious in the next clash? Only time will tell in this timeless battle of nature's titans.